You know we stay collecting, stressing, what's new, what's impressing. How well can this thing move is the question. This is the articulation section. Action figures help cure my depression. Paint apps detail, what's that price at retail? Look at all these poses I complete well. Damn, this thing is moving, anything less is losing. Articulation on this thing, I must say I'm approving. True to me, true to me, true to me, I'm staying true to me. Damn, these action figures all look new to me. Ain't nobody here lying, see, ain't no company buying me. Say I'm chillin', that's fine with me. Action figures is what I collect. Life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Action figures is what I collect. Life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Ninja, 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 ninja. Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, toy hunting, it's time to go. Action Force, Valorverse, I'm gonna try to get it first. Ramen toy by Ace, those vehicles we chase. Figure arts we all in, yeah, got McFarlane. Storm, collectibles, yeah, it's all acceptable. Mythic legions, got a dragon, see it breathing. Many toys, making noise, got them Neko, we them boys. Jada toys, always kill it, Jada toys. Loose, collector, you know they getting better. Who we finna mention next? Savage Crucible, no less. My effects and Mezco, yeah, I'm screaming let's go. Thickies looking juicy, amazing Yamaguchi. Sesray, got the curves in the best way. Second X, got them curves, that's a death trap, yeah. Too many figures in my life, of course. Damn, got my bank account on life support. I collect, life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Action figures is what I collect. Life's too short, no time to stress. Simply just forget the rest, don't forget no regrets. It's not all about the toy, you know, ayy. It's about the memories it holds, ayy. Ninja, 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 ninja. What is going on? Can everybody hear me? Let's check the audio. The missus is still at work. She's on her way home. So right now, y'all got to deal with just me. Let me make sure the audio is good. How is my audio for everybody right now? Let me know. Play that background music because I know my voice does get annoying over time. So my ladies tell me. There we go. What is going on, man? Quite a few people in the house right now. We are chilling. Pokey says all good. Shout out to Pokey, man. Pokey87 in the building. What is going on, man? Greg Harris, what's going on, player? I see you, man. Zakanan, what is going on, man? Let me turn this down a little bit more. There we go. Frankie, don't start. Don't start already, bro. Don't even do this. It's too early. We are way too early in the live for you to be starting. Turn down my audio a little bit. Artificial intelligence in the building. What is going on, man? She said, hey, what's up, AM? I can hear you loud and clear. Definitely take her word for it. I just want to bring up the name 610 Daddy. What is going on, man? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to you. We got quite a few channel members in the building already, man. We're all chilling. We're all just here to have a good time. And I didn't plan, it was just more of a run and gun show tonight. I just wanted to talk about ToyCon New Jersey and just chill with the chat, see what you guys had to say. But I also did want to talk about Marvel Legends. And I like Legends. Believe it or not, I like Legends. We're going to go over some of my pickups. And I have some, or at least one Legend pickup in that pile, man. What is going on? Just still checking in. Everybody getting all warmed up and stuff. Everybody's getting warmed up. That sounds kind of crazy. What type of live is this? People got to get warmed up. Zakanin using your member chat, man. Thank you so much. He says, shout out to Blink Tarpley. Let's cricket at DFW. Oh, man. The Blink Tarpley. Shout out to Zakanin, man. We also got the celebrity Yojo Jerk in the building, man. What's up, gang? Ninja found my figures. Ladies, sorry I missed you at Toy. He knew I was going to bring that shit up. He knew 100%. I was going to bring it up because we missed you, man. We 100% missed you. Gaines was doing good, but like I said on your live, Gaines was just stealing my women and walking away. He didn't even care to spend time with me. He didn't want to walk around with me. But then he would come and kidnap them and take them and walk away with them. We missed you, Jerk. You kind of keep him... You kind of keep him on a leash. You know what I'm saying? You keep him kind of mellow and restrained. Without you around, he was just everywhere. He looked like a madman. Shout out to Jerk, man. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Another channel member in the building. I appreciate you grabbing that barbarian for me. Good looks, one love. You got lucky, bro. You hit me up right at the right time because them things were moving. I didn't see a whole lot of cosmic legions going during the convention, but as far as just the regular standard mythic legion stuff, and yeah, that stuff was moving, and they was only doing one per person, which is really unfortunate, but I totally get it. Mythic legions look like they killed it this weekend, and they normally do, right? It's mythic legions, right? They always kill it. I'm trying to just keep up with the chat. Give me a second. Oh my god, oh my gosh, look who it is, man. Mython, the Python, the man himself. Do I have his cup around? No, I don't have the cup next to me. Damn it. Mython, the Python said, oh yeah, still got this to get used to, but yeah, check my other message. I appreciate you being here, man. Shout out to Mython, the Python. I hope you and Bev are doing okay. Let Bev know that we miss her too, man. Please let her know that we miss her. Shout out to Mython, man. I hope I get to see you soon. I hope you're doing okay, brother. Seriously, man. We're chilling, man. We're chilling tonight. It was nice. I'm happy now that Mython actually popped up in the chat. That is awesome. Oh wait, we got Chico making an appearance, and this is when you know his mother's not home, because that's either of his mothers. You know when they're both not home, because that's the only time he wants to be next to me and make an appearance with me. Just give me 1 second. What's going on? What's wrong? Of course, this is what he does when they are not home. He comes down here to cry and to be a big baby. He looks intimidating, but he's really not. Oh, man, you might hear him crying in the background because he's just going to whine because they're not home. I'm sorry. Oh, man, we got quite a few people in the chat. What is going on? And we also have, give me a second. Let me see if I could, let me make sure that the unexpected guest actually got his link. Here we go. Let me just send it out to him one more time. People run into technical difficulties all the time, man. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat for a second. Yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Rowdy is in the building. Just over there, I was over on Figure Fight Club, and I saw Rowdy in that group of bandits and troublemakers over there. I hope everybody's having a chill day, man. Crown Fox in the building. Hi, Mython. Hi, chat. Hi, everyone. What is going on, Crown Fox? Her and Legend Series, man. Those guys are inseparable. Jester in the building. What is going on? All he's going to do is cry. I'm sorry. Same time toys, what is going on? He said, what's good, everybody? Old grumpy nerd in the building, man. Hey, Ninja, what's going on, man? Everybody is chilling tonight. So he ran upstairs, so I'm assuming that might be because they got home. Maybe, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is looking good tonight. It might sound like a horse is running back and forth, but you know, that's what happens when you have an 80 to 100 pound dog that thinks he's a lap dog. It just happens sometimes, man. We got a lot of the usual suspects in the house tonight. I'm still smiling. You can't see it. You'll see it on the members live. Hopefully Scott can drop a link to the members live. You'll see my smile in the members live. I'm still smiling because Mython decided to show up, man. Shout out to Mython. It was so nice seeing his name pop up. Hopefully he stays with us for a while tonight. And we got V Conley in the building, man. He says, Samantha and I just got back from the gym. Homemade tacos for a recovery meal. Yo, I'm not sure if that's what should be the recovery meal, considering you guys just got home from the gym. But it's okay, man. Like I always say, life is short. You got to do what you got to do, man. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Shout out to V Conley and Blue Serendipity, man. Hope you guys are doing okay. So I want to go over ToyCon, New Jersey. I want to go over some of my pickups and just over my experience at the show, like just overall. It was a show ran by Vettery Productions, aka Joe, and he had a showrunner with him, Earl Potts, and Earl was awesome. It was my first time getting to meet him. But before we get into how ToyCon New Jersey went, I want to take a second and just bring in this guest last minute. But he had a few announcements that I felt like it should be, boost the signal on. So let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend himself, the king of dials, or is it the dial king? I can't remember which one it was because I heard both at the show. I heard so many people walk up and say both, man. Let's bring him in here. What's going on, man?
What up? What up? What up?
Oh, you sound your audio. Everything sounds good.
You like that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Good. I was hoping, bro.
I was rushing around, so I didn't have time to send you the link before the show. So I was just hoping. I'm like, hey, hopefully he remembers. I had no idea.
Nah, technical difficulties. It wouldn't be me if there wasn't technical difficulties. I bring technical difficulties everywhere I go.
Of course. See, you make me want to change my name back. Now I got to show the articulated because you wanted to do articulated. That is a nice ass tower behind you, man.
Like that? Yeah. I tested it. It works. It's been working. It's bump proof too. Oh,
come on. Why you got So I would say that you're like kind of teasing people with that empty bracket on the bottom, but at the same time, you do have to show off the bracket that it comes with, right?
I do.
I've heard a lot of people ask you, hey, where is the white Rangers?
It's a good question.
It is a good question, and only Yo ass can answer. So yes, it is a good question.
I know. And I think that the best way to answer that question would be with he's my favorite Ranger.
He is. And I gotta say, you do keep your white Ranger pretty clean, man. The Mezcos just scare me, bro, because it's all white cloth. I don't know how many people in the chat will agree. I'm just scared of white cloth action figures. It's just, it's not like my hands are dirty. I keep my hands clean, but it happens,
right? Man. Right. The problem too is like there are a lot of people who will say to use the same soap that we would use to clean the kicks and stuff, and it works. It works miracles. It'll clean it. But the problem is the water here is so dirty that it seeps into the cloth and then it goes into the plastic and it ends up becoming moldy over time and causing all sorts of other damage. So that's why I try not to wash anything with cloth unless I could get the cloth off of the figure itself.
Yeah, it's a whole process. It's like a whole process that you got to do just to maintain cloth good action figures. They're miniature Hot Toys. I say that all the time on my channel.
Absolutely.
I just want to say, bro, I do appreciate you joining me last minute. Just to boost the signal, because I recently saw you on what podcast was you on recently being a hoodlum?
Zakanan,
yes.
Zakanan. He's a troublemaker.
Yes, he is a troublemaker. He was asking some troublemaker questions over there. Shout out to Zakanan, man. Now, when I saw you over there, it reminded me that that the deadline is basically coming up, or basically almost over now.
Yeah, tomorrow.
It was the deadline for the command center.
Mm-hmm.
So those that don't know, give me 1 second and I will pull it up on screen. But I don't know what rock you would have had to been living under to not know about this. But just in case, for those that did not know about it, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Wow, bro. Looking at the date on that, I cannot believe that a month passed by that
That
quickly,
quick
man. Thank you,
flew.
Scott, for dropping a link. Anybody that's interested, check out that link. Go check it out for yourself. This was on display at the Newburgh Toy Show with Toy Gaines,
Yep,
and it was on.
Newberg
Yep,
and
and this is
ToyCon. Yep.
yep, and this weekend. So, give me 1 second. Let me just bring this up so you guys can see. I just feel like it doesn't words don't do this thing justice, man. But out of all the projects that you've done, if you've had to give this some words, what would you sum it up to?
Man, I don't know that some words could just sum it up. It'd probably be a paragraph of words, but
Mm,
I think it would definitely be fulfilling is definitely one of them. Dream come true. Because as a kid, this was what I wanted, and I think just therapeutic overall, from start to finish, because I ran through a lot of headaches, in the
mm.
beginning, in the middle, towards the end, uh, overthinking certain things, underestimating time, thinking that I can Superman it through sometimes when I can't, just very humbling experiences. I think humbling would definitely be one of the words I would have used for this too. But yeah, cathartic.
Oh man, and I have trouble paying attention to what you're saying because I kind of want to look at the dial at the same time. But this shit is nice, man. Like, and I feel like anytime I get to see it in person at a convention, it just to see. I know that the lights were going to be bright, especially in my little man cave down here. But to see how bright they
Hmm.
are on a convention floor with bright ass lights, and they still
Yeah.
shine. They still really, really do shine. It even made it over to the Veterinary Productions Instagram page.
Oh,
This
nice.
is yeah, this is, and he posted it because I mean, how could you not, right? Like,
That's a dope shot.
right. This is really nice, and this was just your table in general, which we will definitely take a look at because you posted this video from the convention, and this is nice, man. You had a whole construction site,
Yeah.
just a whole mini. It might be lagging. I'm sorry, guys, if it is lagging at all, but he had a whole mini construction site with the Diddy porta potties on deck, and real quick before we move on, how did the porta potties go? Because I was kind of busy throughout the convention too, so I didn't even. Usually, I check your table at the end, but how was you had a
I
few
should have
there?
made more. I should have made more, man. I sold
Oh
out.
man,
I
come
sold
on,
out. I'm
son.
I'm currently making
You
more
left
now
money on the
behind the
table
scenes,
like
but I
that. You
did,
left
bro.
money on the
I did. I'm
table.
so upset. I'm so upset at myself. I'm like, why didn't I bring more shitters? Damn it.
Damn, man, that is crazy. I
Yeah,
can't believe you left money on the table like that, bro.
yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
Come
And
on,
almost
man.
every single person was like, "Do you have a dirty one?" And I'm like, "Actually, I do. Let me pull it out." Yeah. So,
I mean,
but we got
technically,
more coming.
you could have like just ran into the bathroom and dirtied it up right there. That's like an exclusive. That's an
I
exclusive.
don't think they wanted a scratch and sniff edition, bro.
Yo, a
These ain't
scratch and sniff.
markers.
Nah, scratch and sniff. That's a good way to word it. That is 100% a good way to word it.
uh,
Oh man. Let me go over some of these super chats real quick before we get into the convention and if you picked anything up and how did it go for you and that's all before we actually start to talk about Marvel Legends because this past week I
ooh,
picked up quite a few Marvel Legends, the Spider-Man's ones. I posted about them. I was surprised the post did really good, even though I'm not a Legends guy on Instagram. But Mython asked a really good question. We're gonna save that for the end of the live because yes, I do have some updates. We're gonna dedicate a whole live to that subject though. But
mm.
shout out, I don't wanna mispronounce this. Give me 1 second because she finally has arrived. The person that I'm okay with mispronouncing things, you know? I
Why
don't know
did
if
you
I'm
just set me up like this? How is it that you kept me in backroom jail? Okay. Shout out to everybody that witnessed that I was in the chat, by the way. What's up to
Mhm,
everybody? My thon,
mhm.
my boy, when your name popped up, you don't understand. Me and Jasmine screamed in the car. We were like,
Yeah,
what?
man, he's a ghost, man. He's
Yo,
been doing
right.
what he got to do, man,
No,
and I
no,
get
we're
it.
happy to see you back, bro. We really
Mhm.
are. So, and Hal Jordan, his profile picture was also pretty nice. Anyways,
Yeah, we're gonna get to
um,
Hal Jordan tonight. We always do.
but as far as reading this name, Danlin. We're gonna just say Danlin.
What about the second part?
Bonet.
Danlin, if you're still in the chat, can you we don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. Also,
break it down phonetically.
Yeah, break it down phonetically. We also have, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about my audience, but we do have a lot of gym people. Can you let us know if that's actually you in the photo? Because we get so many gym heads, and these guys pull up on me at conventions with their 12 packs and their oily traps. I don't know why we have so many crazy fitness channel members here.
Traps.
Yo, bro.
Bunny.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But is that you, or is that just one of your favorite models that you're using as a picture? Because like I said, we have so many. Ninja makes me cry because he's delicious. Also, appreciate it. I appreciate that, man.
How do they know you're delicious?
You know what?
They said, yes, that's me.
Then it's awesome how in shape you are. That is like, I don't know what it is about. We get so many fitness people. We get so many damn fitness people over here. I thought like the toy collector community was supposed to be like me, just gaining weight, just sits in a chair for too long because I sit in a chair too long editing.
Yo, it's the voice, bro. The voice. Ask anyone in the chat. Yo, everyone in the chat that goes to gym, would you guys be motivated if you had Ninja's voice in the background? Like, 2 more reps, guys. Come on. Just 2 more.
Nah, don't.
One more.
It's so crazy because they make videos of the
I'll tell you.
Like good speeches, but holy Hannah, I can't imagine it. My goodness. But yeah, so for $2, thank you for the Ninja makes me cry because he's delicious. He is very delicious. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take your word for
it. Thank you so much. That comment by itself, consider becoming a channel member because that's where the talks get really live and spicy over there on the private after shows after the live. But that was a pretty spicy comment. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And how do you pronounce it, babe? This way I don't get it wrong.
Dalen Bunny. Dalen.
Okay. Okay. You sure that's right? Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm just trying to mess her up tonight. That's my fault. But listen, thank you so much, Dalen.
Already, I had a bunch of Karens. Okay.
Nah, I'm just gonna use the word bunny because I love the word bunny. So thank you so much, Bunny. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hopefully that's a name we start to see more often. V Conley.
V, what's up, V? What's up, Sam? By the way.
Yes. I went over this one. Yeah, we laughed because they decided to have tacos as a recovery meal.
Sorry.
But shout out to V.
Wild.
Man. I want tacos too.
It is Tuesday.
Jasmine made dinner, so I'm hyped. So I don't know what she made, but either way, I'm hyped to eat whatever she made.
Right. Let's keep catching up, and we do have a new channel member. I'm just gonna say Trooper. I would say Ted. But I'm just going to say Trooper, man. Thank you, Trooper, for becoming a channel member. I have the private link or the link to the show is already up, man. I tried to be on top of it before the live, but thank you for becoming a channel member. Sorry if my service is a little bit laggy tonight. It is what it is. These things happen. And we also have Thor in the building. Great meeting you and your ladies. Thanks for being so chill to me and my son. Cheers, my brother. Yo, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you commented.
Meeting you in person.
Yes. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you commented, man. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience. Your son was awesome. It was so chill. Hopefully you get to make it out more often, man. Make it a thing. Make it a thing if you can, if life allows it, because I understand everybody has a life. Transportation, bills, these things happen, you know what I'm saying? But if you can make it a thing, that would be absolutely awesome, Thor, man. I'm glad you made it out, man. And thank you so much for showing love with the super chat. I appreciate that shit, man. Thank you. And then we also have the man himself, Roll Keeper.
Yeah. What's up? Oh, but he asked in the chat, does Wawa make tacos? Listen, I don't think so. God. But even if they did, I don't know if I would do it.
That's brave.
Taco Bell for tacos.
Now that means a lot from Duarte because Duarte, compared to me, I have a kids menu palette, and Duarte makes sure he reminds me that all the time. He even got his wife to remind me that I have a kids menu palette, right?
Chicken nuggets.
Duarte has a very diverse palette for a male.
So for him to say that he wouldn't take the chance on tacos, that's pretty tough.
No, not from Wawa. I'd rather lick a doorknob in Wuhan, China, than eat
Come on,
tacos
son.
from Wawa, bro.
You know where has really good tacos, surprisingly enough, is down south. We went to a place called Jack in the Box.
Mhm.
I heard of them.
Heard of that? Yo, they
Yeah.
had mini tacos, bro.
Yeah,
John's was good.
I'll give it a
Yeah,
try.
Those mini tacos, right? Yeah, they were actually pretty good. But shout out to Roadkeeper. He made it down to the show. It was a really nice time just chilling with him. He chilled at my booth for a while, just talking, shoot the shit. I always look forward to seeing him. And it's crazy because now that I'm making it a thing in my mind, I never come across the loose collector figure. Not even loose collector. The Frazetta girls, their figure, I never come across it at a convention. But prior to Roadkeeper gifting me one, I saw it at every convention. And now all of a sudden, I can't find it because the one that I got from him had a QC issue. I want to get another one, and I want him to sign the bottom of the foot on some Toy Story shit. Just so, you know, just for memories and shit like that. So it sucks that I couldn't find it, man. But hopefully Roadkeeper makes it out to another one, and we have a good time. Thank you, Roadkeeper, for using your super chat. And we also have Van Morrissey in the building, man.
Let's go.
I need you guys to help wean me off of, help me wean them off of Wawa.
What?
I don't need you guys to help.
This nonsense is.
I don't need you
You
guys
need to be
help
weaned off
enable.
of food? Like, why would you do that?
I don't need you guys to help enable the negatives. So I'm calling it a negative, and I'm like, we need to step away from it and eat nothing but grass all day, 24/7. That's how I'm gonna make Blake proud. That's just what I got to do. I got to eat grass to make him proud. You know what I'm saying? But Van, thank you so much, man, and thank you for keeping that badass bike as your picture, man. It's one of the things I look forward to, especially with how big I used to be on bike life, man. Thank you, Van.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting, and since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Yo, baby, I'm gonna hold you, but chat is wilding right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, and I'm trying to catch up to it. I'm still at the top. I'm trying to catch up to it.
Just keep cooking, bro. Just keep cooking. You're good.
Thank you, Van, for
Keep
Wawa,
cooking
because
this.
that's totally gonna be what we're gonna use for snacks. So thank you, Van.
Keep cooking. I'm fumbling over here.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. Just go. Just keep going.
Figure
You're gonna
Fight
hit the
Club in the
checkpoints.
building, man. Figure Fight Club in the building.
By the way,
He was.
Roadkeeper had 19 months, people. 19 months super chat.
Yeah, he was flexing with 19 months. He makes Figure Fight Club looks like a newbie, but
No, it's okay. We still love Abi. But it's still, I just wanted to flex for him.
we do, man. I heard Abi has a cousin or something out there, some guy out there that I think Abi knows who he is, and I'm trying to get this guy on the channel so I could argue with him live. I heard he's a big Hasbro shill. Hopefully it happens. But shout out to Figure Fight Club, man. Thank you for
extra
being
shout
here.
out because he left the $49.99 super chat saying,
Damn,
"Let's go, Duarte and Ninja."
See, look, bro, on my show, they put your name before mine. Look at that. They love you over here, man. They love you, man.
It's just alphabetical order, bro. That's what it is.
Thank you for supporting, and since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Definitely appreciate you, Figure Fight Club. He was live earlier, like I said, and I was in his chat seeing
He's saying his laptop should be in soon.
Shilly Singh, man. I want to have a conversation with Shilly Singh, to be honest, because I feel like I would like to try to find middle ground, because I hear he's kind of an extremist. But if I could get that guy to find some middle ground and maybe admit that Hasbro and Legends are not the best thing under the sun, I will feel accomplished. Like, I feel like that was the whole purpose behind me making a channel. But shout out to Figure Fight Club, man. Thank you so much, bro. You did not have to do that, man. I'm still hyped because I starred Mython's comment in the beginning of the live. So every time I see Mython's name, I still keep smiling, man. I'm glad he's here.
Thank you again, Abby. Daily.
Hey, look at that. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Thank you so much for being my friends.
Bunny, what's up, man? Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoy the private live. I got a little surprise for the private live tonight too, so it's cool that you joined today, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And
what
then
else
we
we got
have
going?
my fan with the 1999 super chat. Thank you.
Thank
He
you so
says-
much, Mython.
He said I should have super chat. I should have super chat this.
Should I super chat?
Look, that's how it sounds.
Okay.
So
okay, good.
I don't know what the other word is though. Redo.
We have
Redo?
Duarte. Maybe he knows. If
We
we don't know
do.
Duarte,
That was good. That was good. She hit that silent X. That was good.
oh, that's really good, bro. Because I
Motherfucking
read it. My ghetto ass from the projects. I read it and said Redux. Redux.
He said redux. I knew it.
Yeah, that's what I saw. So I'm very glad that you guys were here to help me out. Thank you so much.
That gotta be French. But he said I should have super chat this, so redo. What up, mother trucking ninja clan? Love the Dan intro. Just in the neighborhood. Wanted to let y'all know I'm still alive and kicking. Jealous you got Rebecca before me, Ninja. One love. Yo, thank you, Marthon.
Shout out to Mython, man. And he was going to be, if I wouldn't have been able to get Rebecca, Mython was actually nice enough a year ago, probably even more, to let me know, because I first missed the pre-order, and he was nice enough to let me know that as soon as his comes in, he was going to send it my way. So I still get to review her, man. Shout out to Mython. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so damn much, man. Appreciate you, man.
And next we have,
no, that was my fault.
Next we have Pablito El Lobo
Yo,
with the
Go ahead.
99. Okay. He said, I want to give this a high gift and a thank you for your influence on me getting back into collecting toys. Your mental awareness.
Pablito, so first of all, you're a channel member, man, right? And that's not even a name that I'm used to saying. So how do you pop up out of nowhere? And this is how you pop up saying thank you, man. I appreciate that shit so much, especially that you're bringing up the Keep It Real videos, because those shits really don't do my channel any favors. They don't help me out in the algorithm at all. They're some of the lowest viewed videos on my channel. But I feel like the people that it does connect with, the people that it does hit with, it makes a world of a difference. And that's why I continue to do it, man. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that shit, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you for supporting, and since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Thank you so much, man. You don't need the super chat, man, but if you want to participate, man, just you have a members chat too. You could use that. I hope that I get to see your name more often, man. That shit meant a lot to me, man. And it's not because of the amount. It's, like I said, what you decided to bring up, man. Thank you so much, Pablito. I appreciate that, man. He got to be from Duarte. Would you guess he's from an urban environment? I'm gonna guess he's from an urban environment with a name like that.
Mm-hmm.
He gotta be.
Yeah.
You got a lot of urban environment experience too. I mean, you're selling shitty porta potties, bro. If that don't scream urban environment, I don't know.
What's your reference? Do you use the internet? Nope. Just go outside, fam.
Yeah,
Take a walk down the block.
Right. He just walks down the block, man. Pablito, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that shit, man. Thank you.
And then also this pain in the booty, okay?
Woody, you call him a pain in the booty.
Bam!
I agree with you. I actually agree with you. This guy is a pain in the booty for doing this, because look at him. What do you say?
For the 99.99 super chat, thank you, pain in the booty. He said one mole rat, one sword. Oh my God! No, you
see?
did not.
I had a feeling. I'm like, you know what? He's gonna be extra. He's gonna be extra the next time they get. That's not what it was for, bro. That's not what it was for, bro.
One torpedo and 2 alley vipers and Wawa for the ladies. Haha, Ninja, got your back, homie. Great Sunday, well worth the 2.5 joint ride.
I appreciate you, bro. And I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be 3 and change, so that means that your ass was speeding like Duarte. That I don't appreciate. You don't need to be speeding. Don't shrug your shoulders like you're innocent, bro. I feel like y'all love speeding and pushing the limits. Woody, your ass shouldn't have been speeding. And I hope that your wife sees this. Or, you know what? When I do finally get to meet her, because it's only a matter of time, I will snitch. I'm 100% snitching on you. The fact that you turned a 3.5 hour drive into a 2.5, ain't no way you did that legally. Ain't no
He
way.
said joint ride. He said joint ride too. He was zooted, boy. He was like,
Bring that up. No, I didn't bring that up. Duarte snitched
That's
on you
how it
there.
became 2.5 hours.
Yeah, right. It was probably really 3.5, and in his mind, he made it. See, Woody, I appreciate you, bro, but that was not for that, man. That was not for that, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so damn much.
Thank you so much for being my friends.
That was nice, man. He did not have to do that.
Mython with 1999 super chat again. Mython, you gotta chill, bro. You just got we're happy to see you in the chat, though.
I didn't even know there was cookie emojis. How did he do that? That is dope, man.
Cookie emojis either, which is pretty wild. I love them. He says, for my Find My Figures ladies, Wawa Run, I miss you all. You got something coming in the mailbox soon.
Thank
Hawaii
you, bro.
cookies! That's why you put the emoji!
Oh, that is true. That is true. Look at that. You had a whole Blue's Clues moment.
I got the hype. Yes.
Nah, you had a whole Blue's Clues moment, and you was able to figure out what the message, the hidden message in the emojis were. You know, I was gonna say I want Duarte to start leaving me hidden emoji messages, but when I heard it out loud, I said I don't even want to know. There's gonna be a lot of cucumbers, a lot of weird shit in those emojis. I don't want that from him, to be honest. But thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. And please, I was gonna reach out to you. I need some more of your stickers. I need Bev sticker again. We have it on our PS5s. We're just collecting stickers on our PS5s. But she has Bev sticker on her PS5. Does Bev not care about me? I want a Bev sticker too. I need stickers, bro.
I was lucky enough to get one when we visited them at DFW.
Yes. I need one. I need one, man. But thank you so much, Mython. I appreciate that shit, brother.
Yes, we appreciate it as well. Thank you.
Real quick, before we get into any more super chats or any more messages, I do want to ask Duarte, because he did have a pretty successful show. Is there anything that you picked up while you were at the show? Anything that crosses your mind, or was you just so focused on work?
I mean, I'm always focused on work when it's game time, but fortunately it was a pretty chill time, and I had the opportunity to walk the show a few times and looked around, and I ended up picking up a little Daima Piccolo. That was pretty much the only thing I bought. But earlier today, I got a package that I've been waiting for like 2 months from overseas that I thought was going to get held up, and it didn't. And I'm super excited about it. And I technically haven't opened it yet past the exterior box, but I'm going to pull it down because I think it's
take your time.
Super
I was
nice.
going to ask you, is it confidential? Go ahead, take your time. Take your time.
Nah.
What else we got going on in the chat?
I just wanted to apologize to every single person's eardrums that I hurt inside of the chat when I squealed that loud over cookies. So I apologize. Imagine we get to see Duarte fall on live. That would be
you didn't get to see me.
He's using a wireless thing. I thought I was talking shit with him gone.
You didn't get to see me fall, but you did get to see my ears bleed because when Erica yelled, you know.
Wow! You see what you did to him?
I am so sorry.
You see what you did to him?
I forget sometimes that this stuff echoes into people's eardrums, so I do very much apologize.
So what did you get, bro? What did you get? Let me see.
I got the Bow Evolver from Patriot Studios, aka the Liquor from Resident Evil.
Why did you have to say liquor like that?
I heard that because that's what it's called.
Look, all right, you're right, but I heard that is a really good figure. Not that you would know, you never even opened it.
I haven't opened it. Well, I heard the same thing you heard, so I'm about to find out.
Yeah, let's give him some time to find out real quick.
What's up, Slade on Slade?
Hey, Slade on Slade in the building. What's going on, my brother? I hope you and the missus are doing okay, man. Hopefully I get to see you soon. So let me just go over some of my quick pickups from ToyCon, New Jersey. And the first one, everything I got a pretty nice deal on. This is one of my favorites and will always be. Let me turn up the brightness. This will always be one of my favorite Marvel Legends ever released. I really do love this Shang-Chi. I really, really do love this thing. So, of course, someone had it on the table. They were willing to do 15 for it. How do you pass up this figure for $15? How do you do that? That's like,
you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. And I really do. I really do like this figure a lot. But
hold on before you go. Shelly Singh, He says, I'm here for Hasbro talk.
Man.
Why are we not talking about the greatest toy company in the world?
Shilly, I love the energy, Shilly. Hopefully we get you on a live and you keep this same energy, because I would love to have a conversation with you. We're gonna get to Hasbro right after we just go over some of these pickups. We're gonna get right into Hasbro, Shilly. Yo, look at that photo, man. Hasbro.
I wanted to do it in an accent because of that photo.
No, you're not allowed to do that. No.
Fine.
This is what I'm talking about when I say good deals. I really enjoy playing Fortnite. Sometimes I take Fortnite a little bit too seriously. But a Raven for $10, man. This is a 6-inch scale action figure. I'm upset that there's another Hasbro figure. Is it? No, this is Jazzwares. My bad, Shilly. But this is Jazzwares, another really good company. But it was only $10. See? This one was $10.
Hello.
What happened?
Why did you just do that?
Because we're not keeping stuff in the package anyway.
Upstairs.
I believe it. Is this one Hasbro? No, this is McFarlane Toys. Okay, Fortnite is a little IP get around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say a little IP hole or whatever, but Fortnite gets around clearly. They don't care about who uses their IP.
Oh.
Huh? What happened?
You said that they're not an IP hoe.
Yeah, they get around. They don't have, like, they're just not loyal to one brand. Because I know Hasbro did them too. So we got Jazzwares, Hasbro, and now we got McFarlane Fortnite figures.
If it was Hasbro, he would gently put it down.
Oh gosh. Wait till I threw Shang-Chi too. He was the first one to get thrown. So yeah, very, very happy to get this. And anything that I'm getting is like, I found them for $10-15. One of the best things about going to conventions is that you can find things for that price, man. And it was an amazing convention. Like I said, ran by Joe, and he had his right hand man Earl with him. Glad I got to meet Earl.
The greatest name tag in the world. This man had the coolest freaking Walking Dead name tag.
I heard Duarte from a little birdie that your missus is actually, she's stepping up her collection game, and she would know what this is.
Yeah, that's actually the first official action figure that my wife owns, that I purchased for her because I actually tattooed that on her ribs years ago. And she saw the Find My Figures ladies post about it, and she's like, "That looks really cool, babe. I love it." And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna get you one." I didn't tell her though. I just surprised her with it. She really likes it.
That is awesome, man. That is the Mythic Legions, or the 4 Horsemen Ganesh figure. I placed it down gently. I really don't want any QC issues. I don't want no smoke with Mythic Legions anymore, to be honest. So no, I placed it down gently. Did you throw it back up? You know damn well I didn't. I did. I can't afford to throw her. She's like $100 action figure. Absolutely not. I can throw Hasbro, because Hasbro I'm picking up at conventions for $15. So I could feel like a baller when I throw Hasbro figures. I could throw $10-15 figures. So, what do you think?
Sorry.
Bro, yeah. I really, really like this thing.
Damn.
The posability on it, bro, the articulation, the only thing that I'm gonna nitpick on is the paint apps for me just aren't fully there, but that's something I'll take care of on my own, because this is for my personal collection. But overall, the build quality, I didn't have to heat it up. I didn't have to do nothing. I took it out the box. Everything went together really good. It pops on, comes with extra hands and a smaller tongue, so you don't have to have the longer one. And bro, it's really, really fun figure.
Hal said, "Damn, that figure needs an OF. It do got a booty."
How
see that?
Is that Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
Let me see. I can't really see. Let me see.
Lord have mercy.
We about to pose this thing.
What are you?
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Thank you, Hal.
What Jay Creation said, nice. Bunny said, specializing in tongue play.
Oh, those are the figures Duarte gets, the ones that specialize in tongue play. Of course. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You got it down into a twerking pose pretty fast.
You like that? I mean, I don't know nothing about twerking. I don't know nothing about twerking, but yeah.
Frankie said, "What that tongue do? All you're missing is some Johnson and Johnson."
Frankie, what I just say, man?
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Stop it, Frankie. Stop it.
Yo, listen, we working for them tips. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, bro. This is what you do on my channel, right? You don't do this shit on other people's channel. You do it on mine. Okay. Good job. Good job. And they really made it round too. They really made it round.
You have to throw that so that way it works on the AI.
I'm glad she's cracking up. I'm glad y'all having such a good time.
He said Duarte got a BBL appointment. Woody's.
Yo, can you imagine like Claire Redfield and Leon and everyone just pulling up on a bunch of these, just doing this?
Oh my God.
Just twerking together, you know? It'd be nice.
It is a really nice figure though, Loki. That is nice.
It is nice.
And is that muscle tissue? That's what that is, like going throughout the figure?
Yeah, and it has a texture to it too that's similar to like the texture that I put on the flat portion of the command center, that black thin piece, but just a lot thinner in texture. So yeah, they did a really good job with that.
Yeah, that looks nice, man. Since it is muscle tissue, it looks like the gluteus maximus is really strong.
Listen, the Muppet Lady.
Oh,
You know, BBL, I promise. Yo, let him know. He don't need.
Shout out to the Muffin Lady. For those that don't know, that is Duarte's missus. And you know, we had a few people, but I want there to be more people that walk up to him at a convention and say, "I'm here for your wife's muffins." I want there to be more people, but shout out to the Muffin Lady. Nothing but love to her as always. That was nice, man.
I made bread this weekend, and oh my Lord, I'm still cleaning it. I just want to drive into Jersey just to get a whole another pack of bread.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the muffins, everybody loves them, right? But the girls, my ladies made it super clear to me that they don't hold a candle to that bread. So that bread, we're gonna have to work out some type of payment plan because I'm gonna need it in bulk. But I'm gonna need that bread. I'm gonna need the bread.
Like big loaves.
Yes.
No, the way it was made was just perfect because they were such individual. Yo, it was just perfect the way it was, just like that.
So it looks like you're pretty happy with your liquor. And I'm glad that Bunny joined us today, and they became a channel member too. But they even said the same thing. Like, it looks like you're pretty happy with your liquor, right?
I am. I got it for a good price too, because there's some prices on eBay that are scary right now, and then with the tariffs, it's like $100. Oh, that's a good price. Why is the shipping $99? That don't make no sense.
Right. But I mean, considering that you are a married man and you're off the market, you shouldn't have to pay a price for good liquors.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. But that's, you know, you're right. But I did buy two just in case.
Yo, nothing I say could shake this man. Nothing could move him, man. I love it so much. Su Tang Wang in the building. He said, "What are we talking about?" Look, out of all the names for me to pronounce right off the bat, right? That's the one that I want to go in and pronounce.
Right.
Oh man,
Wang.
I liked his photo too. Action figure addict in the building, flexing his 9 months. He said 9 months. Whoop whoop. Just got my lady Lucy and David in the mail today, snapping pictures of those beautiful figures. Make sure you post them, man. Make sure you post them so I can see them. I'll post them up over on a private Facebook page, man. I definitely want to see them. Lucy and David is such a nice figure. I feel like they should be used as prototypes to make other figures in the future, because Jada Toys is always setting a standard.
I agree.
I was about to say Duarte, he doesn't.
I agree.
Duarte has very bougie taste when it comes to action figures, and I think Jada Toys being a $25 line that I've never heard him say anything negative about it, and I've only heard him praise them. I never hear this guy even praise legends like that. Like, he doesn't buy anything cheap for the most part, but he praises Jada.
Listen, I don't throw the word. Two things. Number one, I'm glad that we talked about pickups and stuff, because if we wouldn't, I probably wouldn't have opened this and found out that one of my liquors is missing a hand.
Oh no!
Are you sure you didn't drop it, bro? Because you was so busy on making it twerk.
Nope, 100%. Because this is the one that's missing, and then the one that doesn't. You could clearly see it in the package there on the bottom left.
That sucks, man.
So I mean, it's okay because it's the regular hand, not the big hand, but still, it's the principle. So they're gonna have to do something about that.
Sure,
Otherwise,
it is about the principle,
you know.
but you're a sculptor, you're an artist, you're a designer. I'm pretty sure you could make a hand if you wanted to.
Oh, I can. I'm just making other things
You
right now
shouldn't
that are
have
more
to.
important.
Right. That's the point. Is you shouldn't have to, but you know, I
Right.
just figured I'd take the opportunity to glaze your artistry real quick. So, right, whatever.
Thank you.
Benny, thank you for using your 1 month member chat. It was great seeing you this weekend, by the way. He
Yes.
said, it's always a blessing seeing Ninja and the ladies at the shows. Thanks for asking about my mom. Duarte Studios. Keep working on your magic, my brother.
It is magic. That's a good way to word it because
It is
it
magic.
don't look like it should be done.
I try my best.
Shout out to Benny, man. Yeah, I'm glad we got to see you, man. Hopefully you make it out to more shows. Benny,
Benny, you gotta update your profile photo.
Why?
Because he's looking so good coming in. He's been taking care of himself, you know, working out, eating good, trying
Nah,
to,
that profile photo screams like Puerto Rico, screams he's somewhere
It does.
underneath the tree. That is perfect. I like that profile photo, helps me relax because it just looks like that man is having a good day in that photo, man. Shout out to Benny, man. Thank you for being here and thank you for using your member chat, man. I appreciate that, Benny. Thank you.
Z with the 666. He says, definitely obey the posted speed limits in your area. Definitely.
You hear that, Duarte?
Woody?
Who's there?
Oh,
What?
Oh, that's
What'd
what
you
you
say?
have to say. So that's what you have to say to good law-abiding citizens, healthy, very healthy citizens. That's what you
I
have
learned a valuable lesson of what happens to law-abiding citizens, and it doesn't work out very good.
We'll get into that. Don't even go there. Zakanan, you know, I gotta say that it is kind of hypocritical for you to talk about doing the posted speed limits. Meanwhile, your photo is someone that is clearly not doing the speed limit in that photo.
And into street racing. What are you really saying, bro?
Right. He has a real life Fast and the Furious car. So
family.
Kanan, thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh man.
I don't want to skip over anybody's chat, but because of the sake of time, Abi did just super chat $49.99. But he says, I request you guys going late tonight. I'm about to jump on my flight and I'm landing at midnight. Hope you all will still be live so I can enjoy the shenanigans. You'll have a safe trip, Abi. That's why.
Yeah, man.
Fly safe.
Man. We appreciate you, Abi. Please, I didn't know on his live.
Everybody in the chat is wishing for that as well. So have a safe trip.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to bring it up as far as everything that's been happening in 2025 for whatever reason. But yo, Abi, safe flight, man. Safe flight, please.
Put up a post when you land, bro.
Yeah. Join the chat when you can, man. And who cares if they say, you know, airplane mode or whatever? Who cares? Do what you got to do.
That. That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't listen to that shit ever.
Do what you got to do, Avi. We appreciate
Ever.
you, man. Thank you so damn much. You did not have to do that. You already showed love tonight, man. Shout out to Avi, man. Thank you so much. And also, Bunny back again. New channel member. I just got to say it again. Thank you for joining the channel, Bunny.
There's two by Bunny too after, so.
Yeah, we're gonna address all of them because thank you so much, Bunny, joining on their own accord. I appreciate that a lot. It said my collection totals 300 plus figures, 3 vehicles, including a vintage Technodrome, valued at approximately 4K Canadian.
Wow.
I'm assuming you got some nice space, man, because a Technodrome is not little. 3 vehicles, and then you have 300 figures. Is any of them in totes? You can let us know in the chat, but is any of them in totes?
Yes.
I feel like I gotta sneeze. Give me 1 second. Oh, I guess
Oh, there was.
There was.
I muted it because I didn't want to hurt everybody's eardrums.
Appreciate
Like someone
I
else.
did it earlier. Yeah, my bad.
Like someone else. In the
I
chat.
only got one eardrum left.
Oh,
Bunny, it looks like I might be incorrect though. Are you a female? Are you a guy? I don't know. I just want to address you correctly moving forward. And I keep saying they. Should I just say she? Let us know. Let us know what you want in the chat. That is a big ass collection though, man.
Yeah.
When I look behind Duarte, I think he could display 300 figures very nicely, but I'm pretty sure Duarte has You know what I say? Don't make that face. I tell him all the time. I say my collection that's behind me, it might look like a lot, but they're all very cheap figures. They're all $20 to $50 figures. Where Duarte, on the other hand, if he put his shit in a bookcase, one of his bookcase would probably equal 30 of mine, because he would have nothing but third-party imports, mezcos, and miniature Hot Toys in one bookcase.
That's not true.
Is it not? Look at the camera and say it's not true.
It's not true.
He don't want to lie. He don't want to be considered a liar. You see that, right, man? I appreciate
you guys want to see Ninja really get nervous on this feed? Hold on.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. But I appreciate you worrying about your character and not lying blatantly to the people in their face. That is awesome.
I can't do that.
Bunny said, a few are in my desk drawer, but the only thing I keep in totes is my Lego. Damn, and they also do Legos. Damn.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, nah.
That's kind of wild.
Oof.
Lady says very true.
That smells so good. Sorry.
New figure smell. We were talking
about this is taking his anxiety and multiplying it by 1/6.
Come on, man. Put that shit down. Put it down, please. Just put it down. Did you even wash your hands before you touched that?
Yeah, I did.
You just opened up another figure. You're going to get oil from the liquor onto that.
That's why I'm only holding the plastic pieces. See? Wait.
Come on, man. Come on.
It's a beautiful figure, by the way. It's the first time I took it out the box, actually. See, look. Oh, never mind. It's clean.
You got to do that. You got to do that here. I appreciate you. Not really. Not really. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You. Put it
Would
down.
you want me to open the other 5?
No, we're good. I could kick you. I'm just going to kick you. I'm going to take them off the thing. No, absolutely not.
All right, I'm covered up.
Bunny, I read it, but you still didn't tell me. You still didn't answer. He, she, what do you want? You still didn't answer me, man. Let me know what you want me to address. How you want me to address you moving forward. And I say all the time on my channel.
Brick.
She's a brick.
House.
Look at that photo, bro. How? What are you doing, How?
Lord have mercy.
How, man? Leave it to How. Leave it to How.
That's my favorite one so far. Not keeping tabs or nothing.
J Creations, what's up again, bro? With the member chat for 16 months, he said, "What's up, clan? Finally made it back home. I have to sort out all of the stuff I got from Duarte's back at Newburgh. Hope to see y'all at DFW."
Damn, still sorting out his Newburgh pickups. That is wild, man. That's how you know.
Yeah,
he got
had a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I was hyped that I got to see him there too at Newburgh. Shout out to J Creations, man. Should I say, does it sound corny to say he creates some really nice stuff? Is that corny?
Nope.
It's accurate, right? So yeah.
If it was corny, I don't think he'd have it in the name, right?
Yeah, but it's just like using the name sometimes. It could come off as kind of cheesy or corny. But shout out to J Creations. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a channel member and always supporting, man. You just use your member chat. Thank you.
Bunny responded and said, he, him, sorry.
Cool. All right. We're going to go with he, him. Okay. Appreciate that, Bunny. Thank you for letting me know. Father Son Galaxy, what is going on, man? He said, bummed I couldn't get to the ToyCon to show some appreciation for you and the ladies next time. Yes, next time. Hopefully Duarte will still be nice enough. Huh?
I said next time at our convention.
Yes. And hopefully Duarte will still be nice enough to have the command center on display. That will be really nice. Because Father Son, you got to see it in person. You absolutely got to see this in person, man. But I hope you and the family are doing okay. Thank you for using your member chat, man. I appreciate it.
I think some people just come to the chat from time to time to see Hal Jordan's photos, to be honest. Like,
I mean, really, do you blame them?
Right. Like when people were showing up, at our table this weekend to, show for Woody. I think the same thing for Hal's photos in the chat. I think people come part of that for that.
Yeah. I don't think Toy Gaines is here, but Toy Gaines and Woody, people showed up to take pictures with Woody, which is absolutely awesome, man. And Woody's such a humble guy. Like, he's always like, huh?
I said, and Toy Gaines. There was multiple people that were stopping. Like, oh, yo,
right. I don't know if Toy Gaines is here. I'm used to people walking up to Jerk and asking Jerk at this point, because a lot of people do ask Jerk for photos. But it was nice to see it happen to Toy Gaines, where we'll be walking an aisle together, and they have no idea who I am, and they're just like, Gaines, and it was so beautiful. I felt like I had an out of body experience, and I'm like, that man deserves it. Same with Jerk, but Woody was super surprising because Woody was just chilling at my booth. And people will walk up and be like, oh, are you Woody? Triple. And I'm just like, that is awesome, man. And it's only going to get crazier. He just reached 1,000. He's going to continue to grow because just who he is. Everybody loves his charisma, his personality.
Even if he said, blew my mind. I was shaking.
Bro, it was so awesome, man. It was so awesome for me to be able to see that experience firsthand. I can say that I watched you get your cherry popped, you know, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud that I got to be a part of that, man. But it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome.
Thank you for using your member chat for 2 months, though, Fathers and Galaxy. Appreciate it. Hal said, no way. Flip Mamba goes, why would you say that, Erica? Then, Greg, thank you for being very honest. He said, yes, we do.
Well, I don't know. Approved.
That was funny.
I agree, right, man. Thank you, Hal, for giving us some eye candy, because Duarte, as you see, he gets easily distracted with all the work he has around him to get done. But when Hal's photo gets brought up on screen, Duarte does find a second to focus real quick. Yeah. I'm just trying to get you in trouble because I know your missus is in the chat. So now I get to actually try. Good
luck.
Yeah.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Bunny with the $10 super chat. Thank you again, Bunny. He said, one of his first videos I saw of Ninja was the Berserker Studio Zeus review. Godly figure, truth. My favorite right now is Jada Toys and Bison. I have 7. You could say they are my herd of Bisons.
Sheesh, yo, realistically,
that was good.
Bunny, don't super chat. What are you doing with 7? Are they Jada Toys? I'm assuming, are they 7? Because I have multiple Bisons too, but I have 2 Storm collectibles, 2 Jada Toys, the different paint app ones. There was blue, red. But what are you doing with 7? And I always know what Jada Toys is doing and how many paint apps, and because Duarte doesn't miss a beat when it comes to that shit. So I wouldn't even have known about there being an exclusive blue Bison if it wasn't for him. But what are you doing with 7? And like I said, is it all the same company? Because Duarte does the same thing I do, where he does Storm collectibles, he does Jada. Thank you so much for the super chat though, Bunny. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's cool you took it back too. You took it back to the Berserker Studio Zeus review, man. That was a while ago. That was a minute. Their first release was Zeus, and then they followed up with Hades and Poseidon. And I do every single one because I just not a lot of people like the God figures. Me and Duarte like them, but they're not super popular. So I try to show them some love. But thank you so much, Bunny. I appreciate it.
Bunny said, everybody knows anything less than 7 is not a herd. And yes, all
all right.
That's true. Yo, Duarte. Leslie, what is going on? I hope you're doing okay. We had your other half. Hey, Joey collects in the buildings. I'm late. Yes, you are late. What was I about to say? This is the age kicking in. Oh, I was gonna ask Duarte, what is your army building number if you have one? Can you tell me what?
It's actually funny you mentioned that because I was talking to BK about that, and I told him if I'm building for the purpose of just having like a bad guy squad, but I really don't care, I don't want them, I have that odd number minimum 3. If I like it but I don't love it, I'm going with 5, and if I love it, I'm going 7+.
Sheesh, man. 7+.
7+? Right. There's no stop to the plus?
So I'll give you a perfect example. One of my favorite figures that the Vala put out in a while was the Crimson figure that he just put out with the red, black, and gray camo. Because I used to run that camo when I had my little airsoft team. So, a lot of nostalgia from there. But honestly, like my logo, my colors, I just love that color combo. So I'd gotten 7 of those just off the rip, and then I'm gonna get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that'll fit on the Vanguard, and then we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 for the tank, the ramen tank, and then I think we'll stop pretty much after that initial 7. That 7 is always my go-to number for the ones I love, and then after that, the plus stops at filling roles. So pilot, operator, gunner, things like that on accessory vehicles that'll be painted to match the same aesthetic.
That's, I mean, it makes sense. And you said 5 if you just like it but don't love it.
Right.
And is that because technically if you have 5, you could have one main guy in the middle and then 2 flanking him?
Yep.
See, that's the artist in you, man. Why you gotta make it like even and aesthetically pleasing like that? Why you gotta do that?
Because it's pleasing.
Oh my God, look at this troublemaker in the house.
He's been here from earlier too, by the way. He's been here.
He said, I think I have about 40 OT stormtroopers. Of course, that doesn't touch the numbers that Woody and the figure addict does. I don't think anybody's touching Woody when it comes to army building. To be honest, I'm pretty sure Woody, if you guys are interested, please drop a link to his channel in the chat. If you guys are interested in seeing who I consider to be the biggest, without a doubt, the biggest army builder on YouTube, it's 100% Woody. Now, there are other guys whose names should also be brought up in that discussion who also army build really well. I'm not saying they don't. What I'm saying is that I don't think anyone else's numbers actually mess with Woody as far as all around. Now, I know people, including myself, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get 20 Cobra Troopers, which I did.
Woody is ultra.
Yeah, Woody is plus ultra when it comes to the army building. I mean, as far as everything, every faction, every color, he doesn't stop at 4. I don't want to just go check out his channel. I don't need to give spoilers here. Please check out Woody's channel. Please drop a link to his channel in the chat at some point. Check out Woody's channel if you want to see impressive ass army building that will make you feel broke.
Impressive ass?
Impressive ass. Oh, look at that. Look, I should have paused it there, right? Check out Woody's channel if you want to see impressive ass. He'd like that.
Jordan said,
Woody would like that.
First thing in the morning.
Woody, supplying Woodies.
Thank you, Scott, for dropping that link in the chat. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, John said I follow Woody's vids and his damn collection is crazy.
It's ridiculous. His collection is ridiculous. I'm hoping that one day I really do get to see it in person, man. Because and I would let him know ahead of time because I want him to set up the table. He has this beautiful table, man. And his collection it's crazy. Like I said, there's a lot of people that army build, but I've never seen nobody army build like Woody. Never seen that, man. What you said, Duarte? Because you talking shit.
I hate what you said. I hate Woody. Woody's a dick for that.
Why?
Read that. Gosh, yeah, the visual.
Your stupid ass.
Oh my God!
Hey,
Frankie with $2 super chat. Oh my God!
Damn!
Shout out to Frankie, man. Oh, shout out to Frankie, always showing love, man. I will be at on Laser Pants' channel tomorrow. I don't know if he announced it or if I just ruined it, but I will be on his channel tomorrow, so you guys can check me out over there. Yes, you guys can check me. Laser had a question. I wonder if Mython. No, okay, yeah, Mython answered. They're having their own little conversation. But I will be on Laser Pants' channel tomorrow, so make sure you guys go check me out over there. It's pretty entertaining to watch us argue and go back and forth. It normally is. It's more entertaining than me and Duarte. Duarte, nothing I say moves this guy at all.
He said that he's making the thumbnail now. We'll have the link up soon.
Thank you. See, you should have had it done already, bro. If you would have had it done already, I could have just dropped the link in the chat. But since you're not on your job, look at slacking, bro. Slacking.
Should I act more like LP now?
No, I definitely don't want that. I'm sorry.
All right.
I definitely don't want that.
All right. So you want me to give you a sample, like a little taste test, a little teaser?
Sure. If you want.
All right. The next time you say something slick to me, I'll just respond how LP would.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you again, Frank.
So before we get into any more chats, real quick, Duarte.
Yes, sir.
Overall, what would you rate your convention experience? Was it bad, good? Was it different? What made it different? Let me know.
I think it was everything in between. I think it was everything from bad, good, and then and all the stuff in between. Because I think it was good overall. Because I think I don't think I know I had a good time. Good company and just overall good vibes. It was new because it was actually a new setup from last year in a different location in the same building. So different, bird's eye view kind of thing. And then bad because like I said, for some reason the movies always seem to follow me, and like towards the end I got happy because BK left early to get a good parking spot so we could be out early, and what happens? The goddamn door don't want to work in the garage, so we got to go all the way around, and it took like 5 years to load the truck, and that was the worst part. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell you can't open a mechanical garage, like get the locks off. It's got rollers on it. They're not under pressure when it's vertical. Just lift up. That's it. Like, that's it.
If anybody wants to see the convention itself, we posted a live walkthrough. I mean, on there, I specify that we do a lot of ooh, ah, at all the cute stuff. But if you could get past that, you could walk the convention floor with us.
Yes, if you head over to the Found My Figures ladies on Instagram, I'm sure almost everybody in the chat already is. Considering congratulations, babe, you are now past 10K. 10.4.
Oh, snap.
So I just wanted to publicly, I already said it, but I just wanted
Wawa celebration.
I wanted to publicly give you your credit too. And I haven't done a news video in a while, so that wasn't even because of me dropping a news video. That was all your hard work.
That's our look at our booth.
I appreciate what you ladies do so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, this was really nice. They had an entire walkthrough on the Instagram.
Full screen like that.
Right. So
thanks, Frankie.
Very, very nice.
Very nice.
But the convention overall for me was really nice. I got lucky enough to be right next to Duarte's booth, so it was kind of like a shared experience. And anytime that I got confused, I would say, or that I forgot, who was who, Duarte was always standing right there, and I would watch him have conversations because I'm pretty sure he had more people come up to him and address him as the Dial King than I did, than people that knew me. So I would just piggyback off of his conversations because he knows who's who and he knows everybody. But it was really nice being next to his booth, man, especially with him having a command center there, because as soon as they would look at the command center, they would just shift focus right over to me and they would know exactly who I was after looking at the command center. But it was really nice. It was a really nice experience. Shout out to Joe Vettery over at Vettery Productions. This is their Instagram. Go check them out, man. This guy puts on a lot of really great shows, and he has a great team with him. Earl leading that team. It was really nice to meet Earl. Shout out to Earl. I'm pretty sure he became a channel member, but maybe I'm tripping. But shout out to Earl, man. Hopefully I get more conversations with him. And I don't think I got a picture with him, so I got to steal that. And real quick, before we talk about these legends, real quick, I did want to show, or at least bring up. So I took a very nice picture. I shouldn't say I. The ladies took a very nice picture. Oh. No, absolutely not. Nah.
What?
Right. I say like
hold
that.
On. I'm trying to find how to properly screen present this. Give me 1 second. Let's see.
Well, you tried to do that. Kaiju Kitty with the 2-month super chat. What's up, Kaiju Kitty? Said destroy all boxes. Also, that liquor is the craziest looking Pokemon I've ever seen.
You're right.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, earlier Woody said, throw Hasbro and it'll bounce back into your hands because it's so gummy.
He's trying to get Shilly upset, but I think Shilly is unavailable right now, but he's trying to get Shilly upset. So I took a really nice photo. I took a very nice photo with Woody, right? And then for whatever reason, this is a very nice photo. For whatever reason, Woody was being a little bit extra, and then we took a second very nice photo where for some strange reason we were scissoring. I don't know. I don't get me wrong, I really love Woody. He knows that I do. Nah, don't laugh. I said I was gonna put this shit on blast. So I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah. Why are you and Peppermint Santa scissoring, bro? That's what I want to know, bro.
Santa is crazy. So I'm not sure what happened, but we just leaned into it, right? V Conley saying, "Hey, yo, it's crazy." So we just leaned into it and was like, you know what? We're just gonna let it happen. And this is what happens when you get a group of guys together and there's so much love in the space, in the vicinity, these things just happen. These things just happen, and we wound up doing this. And I'm not gonna lie, because Woody hit me up because he didn't get any good photos, or I should say, Woody thought he had one good photo, right? And I don't want to be specific when I say I'm pretty sure Duarte Studios was responsible for taking this photo. Because I'm pretty sure Woody handed you the phone and asked you to take a damn photo of me and him. Now, I'm not sure what was so heavy on your heart or why you wanted to disrespect me or Woody like that. Because when Woody shows me the photo that you took, this was the photo, everyone, that Duarte took. Because his thumb was over the lens. So we could see how healthy he is, because clearly you guys, like, that looks like a healthy thumb. So see, look, Woody's confirming it. You did. So I said, when Woody showed me this photo,
what happened?
Don't lie. When Woody showed me this photo, I was like, yo, low-key, I kind of feel like he's being a little racist here, because is he saying that me and you just look the same? We're the same skin complexion. We really look related in this photo. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. We definitely look related. Duarte, I'm not sure. He was tired. He had a long day. He had to pack shit up. So I'm sure he didn't realize his thumb.
He said no more portraits with Duarte and then giving him a camera. It's a no-no.
Yeah, so that was hilarious, bro, because I genuinely wanted whatever photo Woody had, and that's what Woody had for me. Do you have anything to say for yourself, Duarte?
What do you mean? Hold on. There's two other pictures with you and Woody that look fine besides you guys scissoring. I didn't force you to scissor each other.
You did not take that photo.
I took the right. But
yeah.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Bev, she said, hey.
So I don't remember taking a picture.
Shout out to Mrs. Python. Thank you so much, Bev, for showing up. We miss you. We love you, man. I hope you're doing okay. Mrs. Python, now I'm extra smiling. We got both of them in the chat on one night, man. That is awesome.
And she came in at the perfect time.
Yes, she did. She came in right on time to see two grown men that really do care about each other. She came.
And to Hal Jordan that said confirmed Ninja and Woody OF coming soon.
Yes, she came to see us scissoring. That is awesome.
And Woody's
absolutely awesome. So Duarte, I did want to ask you, because I know you're a busy man and I'm trying to wrap things up, but what was on your mind when you did this? Why did you do this to us?
I knew, so I was like Cleo, like Miss Cleo, I foretold the future, and I knew that today at this moment in time at 10:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that it would be a learning lesson for everyone, including a specific viewer in the show right now. And so I'm going to teach that lesson, and that lesson is for you, Benny Torres, that I don't know, at new ages, I mean, 50, 60, 20, 30, whatever the age is, we all can learn new lessons. And your lesson for today is snitches get stitches, dog.
Yeah. it was I'm glad that you took that photo, bro. I want you to stick to diodes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I told you I don't take pictures, bro.
Look, stick to diodes, sculpting and designing. Stick to your lane, bro. Stick to your lane.
You know what? I will defend you though, and I will tell people that they have to pay attention to the details. And if you pay attention to the details, it shows that in all of Ninja's pictures, he's consistently like this, which means Woody made the incentive and took his and did the 90-degree turn and inserted. So I'm just saying the facts are there, you know, and facts don't care about feelings.
See, I wasn't going to bring it up.
Private member chat. Why is this happening?
I did not. You're right. This is the public live. We should not do this on a public live. But I didn't want to bring up how Woody kind of forced his hand onto mine. I didn't want to bring it up. But I appreciate you taking the time to bring that up, bro. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Woody super chat did not make him safe for the night. It definitely didn't.
Nope.
Woody, you know we love and appreciate you, man. You know we do. It was a nice ass show, man. And someone
instant turn, bro. That's the whip. He got the flick of the wrist.
Just to catch up to the chat real quick. True Star Screamer, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. He said, a liquor twerking. Well, my wife is safe tonight.
You're welcome.
Oh man, yeah, you're gonna have to put the tongue back up in the camera for a little bit before we get off. Shout out to Star Screamer, man. That was a good one. That was a good one, Screamer. Thank you so much, man. And we also have Greg Harris. He said, I picked up a she, a hell witch, and a roja. Okay, that's all loot. Damn, you went on a loose collector spree, man. Shout out to Greg, man. He definitely went on a loose collector spree. And so you added 3 thickies to your collection at one time. That is awesome. That is awesome, man. And then also we have BX Medic in the building, man. Shout out to BX Medic. I was patiently trying to get to this. I just saw it.
Bye. Right.
Yes,
We were so sad
yes,
we didn't
man.
get to say bye, but
I told you they tried to wait around.
Right,
Yeah, they tried to wait around, but the traffic things, you know what I'm saying? They got to get back to the city. He's similar to Duarte. He is living that city life every single day. So I just wanted him to get back safely. But shout out to BX Medic. He said, so I have to admit, I feel blessed to say you, Ninja, to find my figures, ladies, and all the collectors that I have the pleasure to meet and to consider family. We appreciate you, brother, so much, man. And he always shows up with his ride or die. But even when the day comes when your brother is busy, man, and you got to show up to convention by yourself, man, you always got a spot by my table to chill and have a good time, man. Thank you so much, Medic.
Thank you for supporting, and since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Thank you so much, Medic. We appreciate you, man. Thank you. It's always a good time. Duarte, do you remember talking to BX Medic at the convention?
I do, always, bro. Every time I see him, he comes through and shows love.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that, guy. Something about, I don't want to say it's all because we from the same area, or we all from, but it's something, man. It's something about urban environment guys that they just get it. They just get it. And Medic,
they do.
Medic definitely gets it, man. He's always a good time to be around. Hopefully we see him again soon. And then we also got one of the newer guys, man. EFC in the building, my man Raccoon. He said, got busy, but wishing everyone a happy night. Sounds like I missed some crazy shit and up to speed. Yes, you did. You missed. Hold up.
Good night, Strident, by the way. There's that booty.
You said Strident was out?
Oh, yeah, he said, thanks for the stream, fellas. Off to work now, and a good night.
Facts. Good night, Strident. We appreciate you, man.
Look at that poses, bro. This thing is awesome.
Yeah, that thing looks nice, man. That thing looks extra nice.
They did a good job on this. They got a special edition one too. That's a black and gold one.
I thought the special edition one was this one that you got twerking. Look at those cheeks.
Not see, you're gonna get a still shot of that, send it to the AI generator, and get a little.
Oh man. Let me see. But I was talking about. We had to say goodnight to Raccoon real quick.
To Strident.
Appreciate you, Raccoon. Thank you for supporting as always. I think you're gonna enjoy the private live. It should be a little spicy tonight. But before we get into anything else, so and this is definitely a conversation that Shilly should be present for. I think Laser Pants is still in the chat. But like I said, I did
Laser Pants said, damn Ninja, I knew you were into some kinky shit.
Come
but
on,
what
man.
is this in man and name Woody? Sus, bro. Sus.
Come on, man. Stop it. Hold up.
I think he's jealous.
Yeah, I think he's jealous too.
Yeah, sounds jealous.
The page, because everybody says, "Oh, look, this is good." 95 comments or questions, 86 follow. When I tell you guys, I be backed up, right? I'm not talking about the other way. I mean on Instagram. Like I'm trying to follow and keep up with everything, but it's very, very hard. As you guys see, Instagram just exposed me and showed that I have 95 things that I need to answer or get to. But I posted this, and I was surprised it did so good. We're approaching 600 likes, which is wild, man. I never do it for the likes, but I was one of the first people to to actually get this in hand. So I was like, oh shit, let me just post some photos and just show people what it looks like. Not that it matters. I'm not sitting here trying to have one of those types of guys moments where I invented anything. Nope, that's not what I'm saying. But I really like this Spider-Man. I didn't think I would like it. I definitely don't like the price, but I thought they did a really good job on the head sculpt. Duarte, I know Legends is not your thing, man. I know it's not your thing, but what do you think?
I think they did a good job for what it is and what we've come to expect from Marvel Legends. I think that this is definitely. I think the head sculpts. I mean, for what we're used to getting and seeing, this is pretty good, for sure.
Right. So I think this is one of the better repaints. Sometimes repaints just to me make no sense or whatever, but this was a better use on a repaint. I do think that there's things about it that could definitely be better.
I'm not a fan of the eyeshadow on the regular Spider-Man because it makes him look mean, you know?
Yeah. I didn't even notice that until you brought it up. But I really like these figures. And of course they have their little kinks about them, as all Legends do. Like you guys can see right here, I got poor paint apps, but to me it was no big deal because I was just happy to get a Puerto Rican styled Miles Morales. But that's just nothing but bias coming from me, right? But I was super happy to get them. And then you get reminded that it's Hasbro because they give us open slots, right? And I said open slots for what? What I meant was because they didn't include the accessories with the figure. So if you do have the Amazing Fantasy one, the Amazing, let me know. Shout out to the Amazing that the Amazing Fantasy web wings do work on this Miles. So if you do have that, hey, that's a thing. But I think if we're paying basically $30 or almost $30 for these figures, you couldn't throw in already. It's not a new mold or nothing. You couldn't just throw in those web wings. What do you think about that, bro? I know this is why you don't mess with. I know. So this is why you don't do it this way. You just save yourself the trouble. But
it just begs the questions, like two questions, like who runs this shit and who approves it? Like that's what I want to know, and why, and like how. Like there should be some sort of accountability. I think that's the word of the weekend, right? Accountability, where it's like someone should be accountable and be able to respond to these questions. Like, why didn't you include that? Why would you give us the holster and not the gun? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
You know, that is a very good comparison. Give us the holster, but not the gun, because we've known companies to do that. So it's just, yeah, that is crazy. That is very crazy. But otherwise, other than the paint apps and them having these slots without throwing an accessory, I really do like these figures. I thought that they were really nice. And it did make me beg the question, as far as 2025 is concerned, because I know that there's a lot of people in the chat that do, even if they don't do every Legends, like I don't do everyone. If Legends released 100 figures, I literally get 20, maybe. And that's not saying much. Consider the line would not survive if everybody was as picky as me. Let me just say that. There wouldn't be a line if everybody was Duarte, but if everyone was as picky as me, it wouldn't survive. But in 2025, and I'd be interested to see what Duarte's take on it too, being that he watches all the Legends debacles and he watches it from a distance, but I know he take notes. But as far as 2025, do you guys think that Legends is on the rise, like they're doing really good stuff in 2025, or do you think that they're on a decline? I'm just curious to see what the chat thinks, because majority of the chat are my subscribers, they're channel members. Are they on a rise or are they on a decline? Based on your opinion, I would say personally for me, they're on a decline when it comes to certain decisions like Duarte brought up, and they're on a decline when it comes to pricing. But I think that they are putting out some pretty strong figures this year. And I'm not speaking about anything maximum. Maximum does not exist to me. But just in regular figures, I feel like they are, but then they always do something to remind you that it's Hasbro. Like, for example, this is a Spider-Man figure, right? With no butterfly joints. Just to remind you that it's Hasbro. And I get it, all new sculpt. I don't think that they could reuse the sculpt much. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that plays the game. But there should not be any Spider-Man figure in 2025 without butterfly joints. Toe hinges, I get it, it's fine. And they have to keep things maximum now that they brought that into existence. But I mean, the fact that they couldn't put no butterfly joints on this to me is just a huge major fail. But maybe all that budget went into the unique sculpting and stuff. I don't know. The texturing and layering. What do you think? Do you think from where you sit on your comfortable Mezco premium little mountaintop, right? Don't blink like that because it's accurate. But where you sit on your premium mountaintop, right? When you look at all of us brookies like myself that collect legends, what do you think? Do you think that they're doing good things in 2025, or do you think they're slowly on a decline?
I think that they're giving you just enough hit every so often when they start to feel that decline come down. They're like, oh wait, new figure with, you know, a new app or a new butterfly or a new whatever it is. And then you're kind of ride that wave a little bit. And then you're like, oh shit, maximum Hulk. And now it's going down. So let's see what the next maximum is going to be. Is it going to take them back up, or is it going to be on the Hulk decline? Right. So I think that they're going to try their best to do the bare minimum to just skate by and make maximum profits with minimum energy.
I can't. I want them to do good, man. I do, and I know to you it doesn't.
I'd love for everybody to do good.
Right. And you don't even frequent the line like that. I'm sure you would if you saw something that stood out to you, especially something that you could customize, because you always keep your eye out for stuff like that.
Wait, hold your thoughts. I will officially say that because of our good friend LP, I officially own a Marvel Legends specifically for that reason, and I'm holding him right here.
Oh, damn. That's a good one, too. Damn, LP, you should have gave me that one. He don't need that. He don't need that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a good base body, man. That base body is awesome.
So this thing is perfect. He's going to turn into my custom Tyrant for Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, messing around with it, like, it's not bad. I don't feel no gumminess. You know, it's nice and loose where it needs to be. Of course, my biggest gripe, you know, old tech, right? You got pins everywhere, but that's something I'm going to cover up myself, so it's not a big deal. But, you know, for example, like, you missed the mark even with pins. That's fine. But, like, why doesn't Venom have, you know, toe joints? Why doesn't Carnage have toe joints? Like, they can, you know, flex and do all the stuff
we got to keep Spider-Man it maximum, man. We got to keep it maximum. Save that for the maximum, right?
I do. I buy Mezco. I'm already maximum, so like they could do the same shit.
That was petty.
That stuff, bro. That was good, man. Though. No,
yo, that was good. That was a good one, man.
No.
That was petty, man.
Few shots fired.
Good shit. What is the chat saying as far as if they think, you know? I seen Jelly Jam. Shout out to Jelly Jam. Jelly Jam said, compared to 2024, this year seems less good. Maybe I have to do a video. I would contact Dave displaying model behavior because I know he would know. But a lineup this way we could compare 2024 to 2025. That would be a very interesting video. I think that video would do good too. Like it's something in my mind that I think I would see over on Dave's channel. But okay, that's how Jelly feels. That it seems less good. What is anybody else saying?
Is there a HasLab for this year?
Oh wow, that's a good question. Laser Pants would know. Has there been? I don't think there's. Oh yeah, we had Giant Man. That wasn't this year though, right?
No, that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year. I don't think there's been a Marvel Legends HasLab. Right. I'm sure he'll be dropping one soon. I'm sure, but I don't think we've had. Yeah, no Legends HasLab.
Getting into Q2, so maybe they'll announce it during the summer.
Yeah, most likely.
He said
no HasLab.
Right. He said they're smart to not make something perfect for releases, but they will make something to wrap us back in. Don't know, the maximum can F off.
See, that's exactly what it is. They treat it like the damn video game creators. You know, I used to play FIFA all the time, Call of Duty. They give us just enough, little bit to keep you going, but they can make that game perfect and they choose not to. And they know how to, but they choose not to.
See, I get in deep with y'all going into the psychology of, you know, basically how to keep a fiend a fiend. That's what I get in deep with this, which is, yeah, of course they know what the perfect recipe is for something good, but they intentionally choose not to. That's going deep. I don't want to say that necessarily, but I can definitely see how those conclusions can definitely be drawn. 100%, man. Like there's no other reason, because if you do give someone the perfect product, why would they come back and buy it again, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, this Marvel is pretty impressive, actually.
Hey, look at him having fun. Look at him having fun with a Marvel Legends, man. Yo, Shilly would be proud of you. Shilly would be proud of you, man.
Venom would tell Shilly. Venom would tell Shilly, I could stare at my own genitals.
Oh my god.
Eddie, look what I can do, Eddie.
That was perfect.
Yeah, man.
That was
My
perfect.
voice, man. that was good, man. Shout out to
That was
Gonzo. He
good.
said only thing declining is the number of parts you get for your dollar. Gonzo, why you gotta do that, bro?
Facts, bro.
Why you gotta be that guy?
He ain't lying.
Good shit, Gonzo. Yeah,
Good night, Hal,
I
by the
agree,
way.
man. Good night. Good night to who's going
Hal.
to sleep. Oh, hey, Hal, man. Bring up Hal's last comment.
Hold on.
Just saying good night. He said, all right, fam, this migraine has taken over and I must retreat into darkness. Have a great stream, brothers and sisters. Much love to the crew. How you know that we appreciate you, man.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
And thank you for providing the beautiful eye candy for as long as you could. Thank you, man.
Approved.
Appreciate you, Hal. Thank you so much, man. Okay, back to regular scheduled programming. Headcanon.
Officially reached the peak of mediocrity.
Oh man, and
I'd say he's right.
He's a very reasonable guy. He's a very logical guy. So it's hard. Like I want to debate with some of these guys, but it's hard for me to because I know that they're basing a lot of their conclusions in reality, man. As you just look around and I know Wade gets his fair share of, you know, BS and stuff and being called a shill. But to be honest, I don't know many other creators that would have held Ryan's feet to the fire like that during a live. I don't know many, if any, to be honest.
Yeah, I like that.
I should say this. The creators that I do know, the Hasbro team would never, ever get on a live with us anyway. They would never do it. So the fact that Unparalleled Universe is safe for them. He is safe for them, right? But he still tries to hold them as accountable as he can, obviously, without giving anybody too hard of a time because Ryan ain't making no decisions over there. Those guys ain't making no decisions. They're just doing their job.
Imagine they actually came on the chat. That would probably break the internet.
It would, man. It would. It 100% would. And I would be because I like Dan. I like Dan a lot, man. And I would try to be as respectful as I could. I would not ask no crazy questions. But I think it'd be harder to hold Dan accountable because Dan just seems like he's not with the BS, and it'd be easier for him to just say the truth versus some of the other guys that do try to keep that corporate lingo and everything going. Dan knows I'm a fan of him, though. I've always said that publicly. The way he's handled certain situations behind the scenes that I've heard about, I just can't do nothing but have respect for him and the way he carried himself in certain situations. But hopefully I get to meet him soon in person. This way I can let him know that to his face. Yeah, I agree with Headcanon. Oh damn, we got another
Keeper. They make things that are just good enough, just not perfect. Exactly.
And that sucks, man, because you know they have the potential to. And I think that's why everybody, including the premium bougie collectors like Duarte, why they like Jada Toys. Because if you look at Jada Toys and you're like, okay, they released a deluxe Fei Long, but it's like, how much better could they actually make that figure? I'd be hard pressed to say that they could make it any better than what they did, because that was based on what, Duarte, the Street Fighter 2 line?
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2 video game? Right. And I think if we're just keeping it in that universe of Street Fighter 2, they can't make better figures in that universe. They make them accurate. They include accessories. When you get a deluxe, they include more accessories. But I don't think they could say, oh, here's Fei Long. It would have to be, here's Fei Long from a different game, right?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing they could really do to make it quote unquote better and charge more if they wanted to is, you know, maybe treat it like an SHF where you can provide as different face plates, you know, maybe a beat up face, different expressions, like that would be cool. But then again, they can always just offer, you know, different head sculpt packs like Jada could do, kind of like what Vala does with the head packs, and give us like different versions of Ken's head beat up or Ryu or whoever, you know?
100%. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I like to find Duarte knows at this point. I try to find holes in his arguments or in his point of views. This way I could debate with him, but he kind of makes it hard sometimes when he's on his A game. But but they could do what you said. Yo, what are you doing?
Yo,
what are you
doing? Marvel Rivals also.
Marvel fans after this year.
Have you ever seen the memes from Marvel Rivals? Anybody that plays Marvel Rivals?
Lord have mercy.
For whatever reason, they made Venom be able to twerk.
Yeah. Venom. Nah, yeah, it's awesome. I
Like,
wish
look
they
up
did it
the
with more
memes.
characters. I wish they did it with more characters, but Venom can actually throw it back in that game. That is awesome. I love that they're, I feel like some companies are trying to combat all the woke BS and the sensitive BS, and I love it. I absolutely love it. King of G, Blake.
Oh.
What? I can't believe Blake broke my heart. He wasn't even going to show up tonight for us. That is crazy. Blake, that hurts, bro.
I didn't know.
Wow.
But he said,
He came in swinging.
What'd you say?
I said, yo, is Venom really ninja? That's how good you did.
I know. I try. I actually sit and practice my Venom voice for the side of me that I don't like to let out. That's the side of me that makes the 2916 diss tracks. That's the Venom side. I don't like to let that side out.
I can only imagine you looking for shit in your fucking basement. Like, where's my shit? I can't find it.
Oh man, shout out to Blake though. I'm glad you made it. King of G, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad you made it too, man. We're right at the end. We're trying to wrap up. I know Duarte has a life. He's a very busy man. G, you always got the replay. I thought it was cool. It was last minute. I did want to just boost the signal for Duarte's command center, which tomorrow, is it tomorrow, bro?
Yep, tomorrow midnight, Eastern Standard.
Tomorrow midnight is the last time to place a pre-order for it. Scott already dropped the link in the chat. If he can again, I'd greatly appreciate it. But there's payment plans. It's not like you got to pay everything up front. I don't know payment plans that are more flexible than the ones that this guy is offering. So just contact him. He's, as you guys see here, people think that Duarte Studios, a lot of his products, I've had people ask me if it was like factory, whatever. Like, no, he's one guy living in a city, fighting crackheads when he goes outside. He's down to earth, bro. 100%, bro. If you want to stay for a short part of the members live to explain your day, I would say that's where that story is best.
I definitely will. We'll do that there.
Okay, so we're gonna get a pretty extreme story from Duarte Studios on the members live. But he's a super down to earth guy, man. I don't know anybody that tries to work with people as much as he does, to be honest. And tomorrow's the last day for the command center, and I'm pretty sure, because you mentioned it before, the amount of pre-orders that you've gotten for this command center definitely exceeded your expectations.
Oh, we are 100% full speed ahead with Duarte Lab number 2.
So, okay, because I know that was a big thing in the beginning. You did not know if Duarte, you did not know if Duarte Labs was going to be a thing moving forward. It was all based on how well this command center did. So it did that good.
Yep. It was like a mini Kickstarter for me, just to kind of feel it. And I gotta say that the people spoke. So I'm happy about that.
That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. So like I said, tomorrow's the last day to lock in your pre-order. I already know personally a few channel members that locked in their pre-order for that command center, and I'm excited. I'm super excited for them to get theirs. One of them showed up, man, at the convention, and I always love whenever we get to run into him. But he surprised me because I did not know that he pre-ordered a command center. That was definitely a surprise to me. I'm just not trying to say his name. I don't need anybody checking his pockets or pocket watching him or whatever.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he knows who he is. We got nothing but appreciation and love for him. Look at Blake. Look at Blake trying to come in last minute and try to say what's up to people.
Right. He said, "Who's on the private member live tonight?"
Mython. Yeah, Mython said, "Who's your guest on a private members live?" It's definitely Duarte, and he's gonna have a pretty interesting story for us. So I'm
keep your kids away.
Yeah, keep the kids.
We'll do a kid check first.
Yeah, I definitely will. I 100% will.
So these were from earlier, so I apologize. Okay. They're from like 10 p.m.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed them.
Yeah, Elder Crusader, thank you for your member chat for 7 months. It says, just got here. How ToyCon go for y'all? I went to the one in Illinois Sunday. That's cool. There was one.
That's dope.
Shout out to LT, man. Thank you for always supporting. 7 months is a long ass time, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you, LT. It was good. We were talking about it. You got the replay. Check out the replay. It was really good for us. I think the only downside to Duarte was them trying to keep him there and locking him in at the end, because the doors would not open. And when your table is as crazy as Duarte's set up, you definitely want as close access to your truck as possible. You definitely want that. But aside from that, it was an amazing show. I think ToyCon New Jersey is extremely underrated. It's extremely underestimated, and every year it's continuing to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Hopefully, Joe, the showrunner, he will want me back, and I'll get to meet more of you guys and have a good time and take pictures. I can't count how many pictures I took. I can't. The only thing I never did yet, and that's how I know I haven't made it yet. I haven't been asked to kiss any babies. I've seen Vala. Bobby Vala has been asked to kiss babies. He's been asked to take photos with babies. I feel like that's when he knew he made it. That took his success to a high level. That hasn't happened for me yet. But
nope.
I feel like someone's gonna be funny now and bring up like a little Hasbro baby doll or some shit.
Kiss the baby.
Coke Kid, what is going on, man? Thank you for being a channel member. He said, "Yo, Ninja, what are your thoughts on the Inuyasha as an anime feels foul? We have no figs for that anime. Any old anime you feel we need figs for it, bro?" Colt, there's too many animes to name, bro. We have Ninja Scroll. There's so many old school animes that we don't have figures for, or if we do get figures for them, like Berserk and stuff, they're done by only the import companies, and they're charged at super high prices, which I'm not a fan of either.
I'll pay if they make some legit super articulated with cloth goods, the whole nine. Afro Samurai, I'll cop all of them.
Oh wow, man. Yeah, Afro Samurai. You know what?
Cop all of them.
But look, that seems like, Mezco is doing a Samurai Jack, and I cannot wait to see the Amazing's review on that Samurai Jack, man. Like, I make sure I have my bell notification turned on to the Amazing's channel just for that. But if they did Samurai Jack, bro, come on, they should definitely imagine you get yourself a Mezco Afro Samurai line, even if they just did 3 characters, bro.
You're right, 3. I would just Afro Samurai himself, Kuma, and Justice. I would do just those 3.
That's all you really need, bro. Kuma, I definitely been it.
Disciple, the bear head. Oh.
Disciple said there's a great Inuyasha at 5K Toys. Yeah, so I would say, Colt, make sure you check out 5K Toys, because I'm pretty sure he said I own it and it's fire. Thank you so much, Disciple. I appreciate you sharing the knowledge. Colt, make sure you just type it in on Google. You might find some third-party companies that put out some really, really good figures, because I found third-party companies that have put out some good Rurouni Kenshin figures that I have from like Dawson model and stuff. But I'm pretty sure we've seen, and maybe the girls have even posted on their Find My Figures, there are some third-party Inuyasha figures, or at least one that is coming out pretty soon. But that's just one. Any others? Because you saying Afro Samurai was really good, bro. Do you have any others that you could think of?
None that come to my mind like right away, other than Afro Samurai, because that's always been like a bucket list thing for me. I love that show so much. Like I would love to have some really good, even to be honest, like even if it was like an SHF type of quality where it's not even soft goods, but that's just fine. I'm good with that. Like a DBZ style, but just Afro Samurai, I'm with it. Like
dare I say, Shilly would be proud of me. I would even be happy. It would never happen because that's a mature cartoon. But I don't care if it's Legends quality. We just need Afro Samurai figures in general. Like, I don't care what it is. And you could work with Legends quality because you're a magician, so you can make it into Mezco quality after you pick up the Legends one. But yeah, just if we had it, man. And stuff like that, because Afro Samurai was rated for a mature audience, similar to Cyberpunk Edge Runners on Netflix. And if Jada Toys can do Cyberpunk Edge Runners, imagine if Jada Toys did Afro Samurai. Yeah, I think Duarte would definitely climax.
I would be all over that shit. All over that.
You ain't lying.
It's situations like this that sometimes like it would be so good. Like let's just dream for 2 minutes here. Let's say someone's watching this feed and they happen to be, let's say, a really good sculptor, and someone else is a good seamstress, and we find a good buck or existing buck, and I make dioramas, bro. If we could all just get together and say, you know what, let's all, you do the seamstress work, you do the sculpting and the painting, you do the dio, you do this and that, and we offer a limited run of 20 or 30 Afro Samurais, Kumas, and just do that for every line that doesn't have figures, and the collective of people get together to make it happen for the people that actually want to buy them, bro. We wouldn't need China in any of those places,
Yeah, and that's why I do feel like Kickstarter is a good thing. Because Kickstarter allows certain ideas and stuff to be brought to life. Now, of course, I don't think Kickstarter is the place to try to do an off-brand of an IP that you do not own and stuff. I don't think that's the place for it. But in general, the concept of the idea that people can get together, like I've been saying, McFarlane at this point needs to just kickstart the damn Spawn movie. that movie would have been already a thing, because the amount of millions that he would get if he crowdfunded a Spawn movie, a rated R mature Spawn movie, it would be funded within a week easily.
Facts.
And
Gonzo, he said with his member chat for 14 months. This was also from earlier, so thank you, Gons. He said, "What up, Ninja Clan and fam? If in San Diego on June 7th, hit me up. My son's baby shower will be at the beach. All are invited. Come celebrate." Yo, thank you for inviting us to that.
that's really nice, man. And he just threw out a member to Ninja Clan members, man. He's not just talking to me specifically, but if you're a Ninja Clan member, you know who Gonzo is. We've gone back and forth for over a year at this point. He just flexed his 14 months. But Gonzo, I got to meet him in person. He's an amazing guy, man. Nothing but loving and chill vibes from Gonzo. Look at the type of shit he does, man. Yeah, definitely, man. If I wind up by some miracle in that area, I definitely will hit you up, man. Shout out to you. He said his son's baby shower. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Right. We had some conversations this weekend about so many guys that tried multiple times for a son. So congratulations to you. You're getting one, man. That is awesome, man.
His son's baby shower. I think that his son is having a baby shower.
Oh, okay. My bad. But look, what I said is still accurate. He got a son.
Right.
He got one. Exactly, man. And that's crazy too, because he looks so damn young. I wouldn't picture Gonzo about to be a grandpa. Let me find out, man. Shout out to Gonzo, man. Thank you for showing love.
Blake Tarpley with his member chat for 19 months. Sorry,
leave it to this guy.
Balakai.
Nah, I want to hear Balake say it.
It's Balake. It's Balake.
All right. Balakai in the building. He said just a shout out. Being the longest and first member. I appreciate you, man. But to be honest, I think I think Laser Pants might have you beat. I'm not sure. That's beef for y'all two to handle behind the scenes. But I think, honestly, he might have you beat on that title, man. Shout out to Blake, man. Even though he showed up late and he didn't care about Mia Duarte at all, he still showed up. Better late than never, right? And right. Trooper said this has always been the Spice Collectors channel. 100%.
Oh, he's having a son. Sorry, I was wrong. I apologize for interrupting you.
Oh, so I was correct.
You were.
Hey, that is awesome. That is awesome, man. Congratulations.
Sorry for interrupting.
And oh, you saw that too, right?
Damn, Daniel.
Oh.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Don't find out, Blake. Don't find out, bro.
Rule Keeper also had 19 months too. So shout out to Rule
Keeper. Yes. I'm gonna have to go in and see who was actually first time in that.
Scott flexing.
Hey, Scott flexing on everybody right now. Yo, I love, once again, man, I love the little space in the community that we got here. A lot of my channel members are Raw Dogs as well, like Yojo Jerk. These guys, they're just awesome guys, man. I'm so proud of what we've been able to make in this short amount of time, man.
There were a couple of comments earlier too that I wanted to point out. Ayo Frankie said, "Duarte, you most definitely look proud of your creations, and I'm stoked to see that, brother. Proud of you, big dog, mad talented."
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that, homie.
Woody said, "I couldn't believe Duarte. I couldn't bless Duarte because of the deal of the century, but I got you, bro. Check your bank account tomorrow. D, add that retainer."
Wow. I got you, brother. I got you.
Woody always.
Yeah, I wouldn't pass that up either.
Nah. You think you beat Woody one way, and then he comes around. He finds a way, man. Woody always finds a way.
Always.
Oh man.
Right for Valhalla, he said, I love the Keep It Real videos, Ninja. Some of my favorite videos from your channel, man."
Thank you so much, man. And please don't ever change your profile picture. I mean, I say that's very selfish for me to say, because you might want something new tomorrow or next week, but please don't ever change it, man. That is such a cool ass picture. It looks like some artistic shit that Duarte would draw or bring to life or some shit, man. That is awesome. Thank you for bringing up the Keep It Real videos too, man. Thank you so much, Valhalla.
Frankie just gifted 5
Frankie,
Ninja
what are you
members.
doing, Frankie? You know, you need to save that money. Save that money to make sure your ass makes it out to my convention. Make sure your ass makes it out to my convention, Frankie. Thank you, man.
My
Much,
love,
Frankie.
my
I
love.
appreciate that shit, man. And speaking of my convention, let's go back to Mython's question. Because like I said, I'm trying to get out of here. I know Duarte has a life. If you have something to do right now, bro, you can head out and then you could catch back up on the members. It's up to you.
I'm good, bro.
Okay.
Yo, wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Guns, I apologize for calling you a grandfather, bro. I really genuinely apologize for calling you a grandfather.
Damn.
So thank you from the bottom of my heart for this member chat after I called you grandpa. Did you
Facts. You need to call him a grandpa more often, Gonzo. Thank you, bro.
for real.
Thank you for supporting, and since you're throwing that change, you get to see them things.
Appreciate you, Gonzo. Thank you so
Who's
much, man.
flexing? Right. Congrats to the My Figure ladies on 10K. Thank you again.
Who's
Ninja, when
flexing?
y'all hit up Wawa, well, think about it. I mean, we did get very generous super chats today, so maybe
I got such
Ever.
such selfless and petty at the same time channel members. I don't think I got more sarcastic channel member. I think I have the most sarcastic channel members out of everybody, bro. Thank you so much, Gonzo.
And one last
Appreciate
thing,
you,
one last
brother.
thing, one last thing.
Appreciate
Alan
you.
Kenny said, "Hi everyone, can't stay long. I have a big test for my CDL at work in the morning. Anyone pick up the 4 Horsemen Toylanta exclusive?" Hey Alan, have a great night.
I did not
Luck
pick
on
it
your
up. Did you
test.
pick that up, Duarte?
Which one?
The 4 Horsemen Toylanta exclusive that they had at the show?
Oh no, the military look. I call it the roadblock of
Yeah,
of the
that's what it looks
Cosmic
like, right?
Legions. Yeah, nah,
That's
nah,
what
I
it
didn't
looks
pick
like.
that up.
Yeah,
It looks
nah,
pretty cool.
We're getting ready to wrap up anyway, Kenny. But yo, good luck, man. Once a channel member,
Yeah,
always
good
a
luck,
channel
bro.
member. You know that, man. Good luck, man. I hope it all goes well. Hit me up in the DMs, or I'll hit you up if it crosses my mind and I'll remember to ask you. But I hope it goes well, man.
Spidey Animation said, "What's up, Ninja? I really like the profile photo." But
What's going on, Spidey? I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're doing good.
And then Pokey, what's up, Pokey? Member chat for 18 months. Let's go, boy. Gotta check out. I'll catch the replay. Everyone, take care. Take care. Have a good night.
Take
bro.
care, Pokey, man.
Yeah, bro.
Catch the replay, man. Catch the replay. Make sure if you are a channel member, make sure you stick around, or you definitely want to catch the replay for tonight's live. It's definitely going to be spicy, and I have a
Yeah.
very nice intro for everybody just to say thank you. And
And
Mython
thank
said,
you, Scott. I was gonna say thank you, Scott, for posting the link all night in the video for the member chat live. So you should be able to
Yes.
find the link in the chat.
yes, thank you so much. And the link will also be on the community tab on the dashboard. Just to check out the community tab on YouTube. I'll post the link there as soon as we're done here. Mython the Python. This is what I was telling Frankie, man. He said news on the Ninja Clan convention. And I felt like it's appropriate to have Duarte here for that too, because of course, I'm not throwing a convention if Duarte's ass cannot make it, because I need his showstoppers.
Oh, I'm making it.
I need his showstoppers, man, at my convention. So I'm gonna have
making
an
it.
entire live giving out all the details. If it's not Friday, it will definitely be this weekend, but within the next 7 days. But the convention is 100% a go, and it will be in August. So I don't know how busy you guys are, or if you have August available, but it will be in August. It will be August 16th and 17th. It will be a 2-day convention in August, and I will release more information about it the next live. I will 100%. It will be a live just dedicated to information about my convention. And I hate saying my convention because it's not even named after me. It's more so a convention for everybody to come together and have a good ass time. But you guys will see Duarte Studios there, because he knows if he does, his house has to disintegrate for him not to make it, basically.
We outside.
100%. So that is August 16th and 17th. So mark the dates now. I wish I was able to give you guys more time. It just took a while to find a really good venue, but we'll get into all that and save that for that live. But I just wanted to let people know, I have a partner. I'm working with Joe Vettery. He ran Legion's Con. He did the most recent ToyCon New Jersey. So it's not, it's us trying to work with other people's schedules as well. So
Right.
I'll have more information. Like I said, we're gonna have an entire live dedicated to talking about it. And I'm pretty sure knowing Duarte, and he could work with stuff if you give him a week. So I can only imagine what Duarte's table is gonna look like for that convention in August.
Wait, sorry,
I'm excited.
Balakai. Right, Balakai said Duarte needs to make a giant dio, 6 tables
Whoa.
all together in the middle of NinjaCon.
So listen, I can't take up all the space, Blake. I can't do that, right? I don't want to take up all the space. It's definitely going to be nice and classy, but I will say you don't want to miss it. And I know you guys have heard of exclusives, but like, have you heard of multiple from one person? Because that's what's going to happen.
I think it's gonna be a good ass time. We're gonna save that. We will save that for the next live, man. All the information I'll have at that point. I'll have a more study list of. I have a lot of drawers and a lot of big people coming out to this convention. It's gonna be a chill time. It's not in the biggest space. It's in a good enough space to start with. So I'm very interested to see where it goes from here, man.
Joey Collection is, oh yeah, man. Let me start walking there now.
Hurry up.
Keeper, I'm not sure. I think we ran into that this weekend. I'm not sure if we should put the word rally next to the word clan like that, but
yeah,
I 100% appreciate it. 100%, man.
Wow, help Bjorn with another man. 19 months. Let's go with our 19 months.
Flexing with his chat, man.
He said, I'll see if I can make it to your con, even if I have to drive all the way up there. Yo, that would be dope, Helbjorn.
That would be awesome, man. Like I said, next live, I'm going to give away all the information. I tried to keep the hotel rooms and everything super affordable, super low, but I did not want to have us in the hood. I didn't want us anywhere near where Duarte is affiliated or his area he grew up in, because no. I don't want that type of smoke.
You don't want it.
Yo, it built your character, bro. Look at the man that you grew up to. It all built your character, man. All right.
I don't wish that death on anybody, Ricky Bobby.
Oh man, this was definitely a chill ass live. I appreciate everybody that stayed.
Look,
we will be live. Joey Collect said, "Nah, I'm going down. Get them Ninja Clan Rally shirts ready." Joe, I hope you make it, man. I hope you make it. Joey Collects, once a member, always a member, man. I appreciate you. Frankie said, if LP is willing to stuff me in his luggage, I'll be there. You know what? LP's luggage is so big. I think ToyconNj said he wears a 4X, right? I don't think LP is still here, but I'm pretty sure LP wears a 4X. I think that's what ToyconNj said. But his luggage, his suitcase is pretty big, man. It's like a little apartment for me. So, but on the downside, Frankie, I think you're over 6 feet, right? That's why I don't like you as much as I probably could, because you're one of the tall guys. So yeah, I don't think you could actually work. LP makes sure he shows up to say that a 4X is lies. He makes sure he pops back up for that.
Damn.
My bad. It's a 3X. It's a 3X.
Oops.
Right? It's a 3X. But I did not get to bring this up, and I definitely should have earlier, but it just crossed my mind. Someone that I did get to meet at ToyCon New Jersey that I was actually very happy and very excited to meet. He showed up to my booth. Woody was there. Duarte was there. Let me add this to stage real quick. And
go ahead with the intro.
Give me 1 second. For those that don't know, I don't know, because I didn't know, man. Woody put me on game because I've been watching this guy's videos for a while because I just like them, man. And for those that don't know, one of his catchphrases is "We back at it, we back at it, we back at it, we back at it again, man." This is the captain's corner, man. I got to meet him at this convention. Such a chill, humble, laid back guy. Please drop the link to his channel in the chat, man. Yes. V Conley knows who I'm talking about. I've seen V Conley in his comments before. The captain is in the building. Shout out to Scott Hughes. Thank you for dropping his link in the channel, his channel link in the chat, man. I appreciate that. This is his YouTube. Make sure y'all go check him out on YouTube, man. It's such an awesome, chill guy. I can actually say that now because I met him in person. I can actually say that now. Cool dude. Because I met him in person. Yeah, he spoke to Duarte. He was talking with Woody. And I was so tight that I did not realize who it was when he first walked up. So I caught him walking around the convention floor again. and I just had to give him his flowers, man, because the Captain's Corner, definitely entertaining, charismatic. Cap is a real one, says Woody. He's definitely one of the guys, man. He is definitely one of the guys, man. Shout out to Captain's Corner.
Right.
It was awesome. I was very happy and appreciative that I got to meet him, because he was one of the guys that's been on my bucket list to meet, and I finally got to X that name off of my bucket list, man. Shout out to Cap, man. I hope he's doing okay. I know he had to get back, so he had to rush out of there. But shout out to Cap, man. It was definitely a good time chilling with him at the convention. Hey, yo, Frankie says, sub, baby, another brother doing. Yes, he is. He 100% is. And he's such a chill guy, man. I think it looked like Duarte really enjoyed his conversation with him.
Yeah, he's a cool cat.
Laserpan said, Ninja, you met Captain at Joe Fest. Yes, he was at Joe Fest.
Yes, but I did not know he was right. But me and him did not talk at Joe Fest. I didn't get to actually talk to him and meet him at Joe Fest. But yeah, he was on the line and he posted. And I remember when he posted, I was like, damn, I didn't get to talk to him and he was there. So yes, he was at Joe Fest too. This is the problem with Laserpants, remembering everything and recognizing everybody, man. Laserpants like a walking damn encyclopedia.
But yeah, thank you everybody tonight. Also, oh my god,
Blake said, did the Captain show you that booty and treat you like a pirate? He's not talking about the Captain. He's talking about Laserpants.
Laserpants Captain.
That damn song, right? Always playing that Captain song, man.
Killing me, Smalls.
Laserpants. He said you met Plastic Kendra at Joe Fest too. I think I did too. I don't remember it like that. But I maybe I did, man. I have no idea at this point. We are so focused on just having a good time that none of that shit even sticks. It doesn't stick anymore, man. But I was gonna say, sometimes things stick, like when your day gets ruined because of the city that you happen to live in and their ordinances and things like that. Look at that face. Look at that face. That face says it all right there. Everybody just look. So make sure you stick around for the private live. We will be live in 10 minutes. I got to give Duarte some time to drink something, but y'all hold this hostage, man. And I didn't even mean to hold him hostage for this long. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Duarte, do you have anything that you want to say to everybody on a public live on the way out? Any messages or any updates for anything you got coming up?
Yeah, if anyone going to IshCon, you're going to have a blast. And if you're not going to IshCon, and just tune into the socials, but you'll have to, wait till that following Monday to have your online blast.
Scott Hughes dropped the members chat again in the chat, dropped the members link for the live. So make sure you guys click that live. We will be live in 10 minutes over there. I appreciate everybody that showed up tonight, man. Thank you guys so much. Meeting people like you and being fortunate enough to connect with people like Duarte has definitely made this hobby more than just a hobby for me personally.
Absolutely.
Babe, are you still there? I don't know if she's...
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
Don't go nowhere, babe.
We all had a great time. I could have been talking to you. How you know I wasn't talking to you when I said that? See,
that's why I waited. I listen. It's like football, bro. It's like football. It's like five.
You were talking to him.
Five Mississippis, right? I was at 3. I was 3 Mississippi in my head. I had 2 more Mississippis to go. If she hadn't responded, I would have just kept it cool and just responded. Like, yeah, I'm still here.
I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'll play Duarte's favorite clip too on the way out. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man.
Stay tuned for the member chat for Duarte's story.
Yes. You don't want to miss that member chat, man. Peace out. New tooling.
I don't wanna grow up, buy a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less.
You'll really flip your lid.
Some bikes too, trains too, video games.
It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz!
I don't wanna grow up, 'cause baby, if I did,
I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Once a Toys R Us kid,
always a Toys R Us kid.
Stop fucking saving money. Whatever you have, spend it now. The tomorrow that you are saving for may not even come. So fuck it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor while you still have life in your body. Let future you deal with future problems. Don't leave your money behind to be enjoyed by lawyers, opportunistic family members, under fucking government. Spend your fucking money and live before you die. That is all.
New tooling.